All by myself.
Yeah, because technomancers aren't even magic.
Yeah, they are.
Cool.
They're just a rare kind.
At
There's the
least you guys
truck.
can do something like initiation.
Yeah.
But I
Hey,
need
but
to.
you get to do damage to people without paying for it, like physically.
I paid a lot for it, but yeah.
Pay money.
Yeah, but
Pay
you don't get a
S's
headache
for
every
that
time you make somebody
initiative.
die.
Yeah, but Wolf, if you want to wait until after I buy Arcana and then get enough karma, we can do initiation at the same time, and just do like a quest for it.
That'd be cool. Because
Cool.
we can do we can probably get like karma for the quest, right?
Maybe.
Maybe. Depends what we
Uh,
do.
Yeah.
How do we actually, how would I actually go about, like, finding a group of technomancers? Is that something that I'd have to, like...
Just like an extended test.
Okay.
All set?
Just like, hey, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So
Actually,
you guys.
wait.
or-
Never mind.
All right. So you guys have the addresses of two bars. One's only a couple streets away, and one of them is a ways drive.
What are their names?
The Gravity Bar, which is the farther away, and Murphy's Law, which is not too far. I think that was the way it went.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of clientele do these bars have?
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Where is my legwork? Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Did you want to data search that, or contact someone, or Seattle knowledge?
I'll do a data search.
Okay.
Can I make a area knowledge test to see if I know?
Yep.
Same here.
It's my knowledge of Seattle. I think it's 3, but I don't know. 6, nice.
3.
What wrong place, Derp? Wrong window.
Too many windows.
Yes. Whoa, seriously?
Wow, you have 14 d6 and you've got 2 successes.
Yeah.
Now you know how I felt when I rolled 12 dice and I got
8.
none.
Wait, what is this? Sorry, I passed out for a second.
So Murphy's Law is an Irish pub. It's in the downtown area. You find hints online that there's poker games run in the back. Yep.
Sounds like something an asshole like him would probably like to do on his free time.
Murphy's Law is the closer one, right?
And what about the other one?
You can roll again if you want.
Roll.
9, 11.
Snap.
The Gravity Bar is more upscale downtown, higher class, located on First and Stewart. If a good place to meet women. Notes that people claim there's an entrance to the Orc Underground there. The owner might let you through for a price. Yeah. Higher class, higher scale stuff, more expensive.
Well,
Junior sounds like an Irish name to me, although that might just be me.
Yeah.
Junior sounds like a suffix to me.
Well, I mean, we've been wrong in the past. Maybe it's
I'm
good
leaning
to go
towards
against our instinct.
I'm leaning towards the gravity bar.
I wanna-
My instincts have done me well.
I mean, but we did, like, the last place we went to was the right place. So, I guess the way we sort of went about things let us hear last, but whatever. I say we should go to the Murphy's Law.
It's closer. We'll do that.
'Cause it's closer and
Let's go.
Alright.
They go.
So you guys all in one car? Or does Astoria bring her own?
Astoria has her own. She will always have her own car, unless I say otherwise.
Alright. So the usual light drizzle of rain is falling from the sky as you round the corner to Western Avenue. Where you see a simple neon sign that reads Murphy's Law hanging up above a certain building. However, the lights of the sign are drowned out by dozens of red and blue flashing lights. Half a dozen knight-errant patrol cars are parked in front of the bar. Wounded bodies are being loaded into several dock wagon ambulances, and bodies lay strewn in the ground on the street in front of the bar, and the front of the bar is riddled with bullet holes. Towering over everyone is a very obvious figure of Detective Tosh Athic. He seems to be shouting orders to the knight-errant officers who are running around the scene. It seems yet again that downtown Seattle has lived up to its name, or its nickname of the downtown militarized zone.
I wanted to stroll straight up to Tosh, if I can.
Same here.
I'll walk with them.
I have my
Okay.
hat down, being respectful.
Okay. Well, there are police keeping people away, like rubberneckers away. But you guys are pretty obvious. You're not exactly bystanders.
What do you mean?
And Tosh sees you coming up. And essentially Tosh has been talking to a couple other knight-errant officers at the same time. But as the knight-errant and the dock wagon guys are talking to him, he just sort of looks up and sees you and just sort of like shoves them out of the way and starts moving towards you with he seems to be walking with quite a purpose towards you. And he doesn't seem very happy.
Wait, like on my breath, did we do something?
I'm just gonna stroll right up to him, looking completely confident.
So Tosh just sees you guys. He's as soon as you get in, sort of in talking distance, he says, "Where is it?"
Where's what?
Where's
Don't screw with me. I know you have it. Where is it?
Where's what?
The badge.
I'm just gonna pull out the badge. Like, do you mean this?
Yes. Give it to me now.
I'll just hand it right to him.
He takes it and pockets it. You have any idea who this detective was? And what happens if a missing detective's badge number pops up on file?
I would imagine it would get flagged.
He just takes like takes a deep breath, trying to tamp down what has obviously been a very stressful afternoon for him. Says, "Thank you."
Meant to return it all the time. Just wait until we saw you.
I see.
So what's the whole deal with the people and the cars?
What happened here?
And he says, "Guess."
Gang
Sort of
fight.
Exactly. This is why you need to catch this junior fellow. And he lifts the yellow tape for you to step under.
Well, one of our leads was taking us right here, so seems we're on the trail.
Yeah. So yeah, I go in, look around. Like, what do we see?
So Tosh, he's lifted the tape for you, and he sort of guides you through this place. And doop-a-doop-a-doop. Give me a second. And he's basically explaining that this used to be a hangout for for the Shatsumi Gumi gang. Junior took over, and they wanted it back. As he's sort of pointing around, it's like, see these guys and these guys were from the Shatsumi Gumi, these guys and these guys were from Junior. From what I'm piecing together from the surveillance camera, from what's left of the surveillance system, these idiots showed up and got too flashy with their piece, and then all hell broke loose. And he guides you over to one of the dock wagon ambulances, and he lifts this sheet back to reveal like this young adult male, probably 29, 30 or so, and his head's all caved in. And he says, him and his wife and his kid were coming home from a shopping trip. Dad took a bullet to the skull, and he points over the building where there's a car careened into the building. And he says, that's what happened to Mommy and Dada. And he's basically trying to keep his composure this time. He's obviously not pleased with his development.
I look at him and say, you're trying to convince us of doing this job even more. You don't need to. We are very much aware why we need to do this and how important it is. We're doing this as fast as we possibly can and as effectively as we possibly can.
Since we got you here, do you have any new leads?
He shakes his head and says, I've been busy cleaning this place up.
I say, have you checked the Matrix databanks yet? Any of the information stored on any of the drives?
He says, haven't been able to check anything on the node. You can sign in for yourself. There's no password now.
I look at him and say, are any of Junior's men still kicking? Can we talk to one of them?
Any that could have run are long gone. Any that couldn't run are long dead. And you can easily log into the node on this for this place, but it's essentially sitting on like a welcome to node 95 operating system, and has like guidelines on how to set up the node. It's been reformatted and cleared off.
Reformatted. Damn.
Yeah.
No comm links around with anything on them. Nothing with a camera or anything. That might
Not
have
really,
seen what
no.
you have down. Okay.
I say, have you heard of the bar Gravity Falls?
Yeah. Somewhere out east.
The Gravity Bar. That's the name of it, not Gravity Falls. I say, one of our leads is taking us there. Anything we should be expecting?
Classy place.
Sounds like the place he would go to, honestly. I think I'm getting an idea of the kind of man this Junior is.
Do tell.
Well, he appears to be what I pretend to be many of times.
A wolf?
No. He appears to be much more refined than any of the common gangers around here. He seems to have a, let's say, a desire to be high class, and the anonymity might just be because of that. He might, well, I guess it's safe in his line of work, but at the same time, I think he enjoys being separated from, well, all this, in a way.
Well, while you're talking to Tosh, I'm gonna nudge the other two and say, let's get going.
Astoria would like to take just a quick look around to see if she can spot anything that might help us physically. I mean, I doubt it, but
Nothing that hasn't been picked clean by the knight errant already.
figure as much. Yeah,
It's
Astoria
a
will
big
just...
active crime scene, and there's like dozens of guys around.
She'll just walk back to her car then.
He basically says we're looking at a mastermind, not a gang leader, which is a problem. But we're getting closer and closer to something. It's better than nothing.
Okay.
I just look at Tosh and I say, we'll try and keep you informed. Luckily, I'm going to be able to finish this today.
Okay.
Don't get your
So
hopes up.
around this time's probably later in the afternoon, if not early evening by now.
Before that, I'm going to say, hey, you probably shouldn't tell the cops our leads when they're the competition and we're bounty hunters.
They're busy enough here. Plus, if they asked us to deal with it, it's because they themselves can't.
Yeah, but it's not above the cops to say, oh, they just told us where they're going. Let's go there and bust the place. That way we don't have to pay them, and they did all the work.
Well, then let's get there first.
Exactly,
Oh.
let's go.
Alright, let's fucking go.
Yeah, Astoria guns it.
Yeah.
Suddenly you have competition.
I mean, she wants to get this guy, so... Yeah, she'll speed for sure.
I got
Alright.
bills to pay.
Sounds good. So you get there, as I said, early evening, late afternoon kind of time. So the Gravity Bar on Stewart and First is an upscale martini bar, popular with the younger crowd, looking to hook up with a hot date. There's not much of a crowd tonight yet. There's no line to get in or anything like that. A few people are standing around outside the bar, dressed in the latest casual fashions. Some look at you as you approach, and they see sort of watch people coming in and out of the bar looking for someone to get with. The bouncer is a burly human dressed in a suit with mirror shades on. Barely glances at you as you walk past. Inside, the lighting is pretty low. There's synth jazz coming out of the speakers, and a quiet din of patrons talking to each other.
I'm just going to cringe a little when I hear the synth jazz.
The Gravity Bar is a bi-level bar. It's very, very furnished in dark, rich wood and colors. Deep green carpet covers most of the floor. A dark, rich mahogany bar runs the length of the western wall. Stairs lead up to a second floor on the southern wall, with a mezzanine with cozy couches and plush chairs, and various low tables strewn about the main floor where people can relax and talk and hang out. And yeah.
What's the security like getting in here?
The bouncer has like a hand scanner that he's waving at people as they walk past.
Okay, so low weapons.
He doesn't hassle us, though?
Depends. Depends on what you're trying to get past him.
Sword.
Well, the sword's not even concealed, so yeah, he waves you off.
Can't you make it invisible?
Yes, I can.
Would
And
the
I will make
invisibility escape a mad scanner, though?
I mean, if he doesn't know it's there, he won't check for it.
True.
And
He might still wave it around, though.
No, you can just
I
do
think
this
that would
and-
be like an edge roll.
Pure luck.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, but even if it does pick up something, what is he gonna like?
The mad
Let me lift up
scanners
your
are
jacket. It's like-
specifically designed to find weaponry and malicious
Yeah, but he's
malicious
using a
artifact
handheld.
detector, I think is what MAD stands for.
Yeah, he's using a hand scanner, not like a door one.
No,
So,
yeah. He's just sort of waving around at you.
I mean, you could just put it on the ground and then just pick something up, and he doesn't fucking know what it is. He just thinks you're insane.
Yeah, just like wave it around, just like away from the scanner.
He has no goddamn clue what's happening.
Yeah, it's a video game. You scan it, pick it back up, go in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like slide
It's
it
not-
through the
the
doorway.
stolen
right?
item's not
Just,
in
like,
your inventory
slide
if you're
across
holding
the
it out in
ground
front of
and
you.
Go over and pick it up. Pick up the invisible
Depending on how
sword.
complex we want to get, you could invisible it, put an arrow on it, and toss it over the guy's head to one of us.
Levitate, yeah.
I mean, technically,
Wow.
yeah, no, it has an astral presence, so I'd be able to see it.
Okay, I cast that at Force 3, by the way.
Okay.
Holy mother of God.
Well, the success doesn't really matter as long as it's there.
Still looks big.
Wait, why am I only rolling 3d6? I want 9 or 10 rather.
We're the best at smuggling, guys.
It's real.
I did take a little drain there.
Is it?
Throwing
Throw it.
invisible swords.
Pick it
I'm
up.
by the way, I'm assuming Fenrir is fully healed by now. Because he got a bit hurt before.
You got a lot hurt.
He would have regenerated at the end of the day, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he got a lot hurt, but apparently he didn't. He shouldn't have gotten a lot hurt. And then he got less hurt.
I have a slight headache now.
Dang. So yeah, you guys, depending on what kind of weapon you're going to try to get in here.
Before we go in, I say, do you want me to go in as usual, as a potential businessman? Or do we want to just merely look around?
I don't even think we know if he's here yet. I might want to check things out.
Well, we know he frequents here, and...
Check the node.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the node.
Okay.
This place has a node, right?
Sure does.
Okay, I check it out. It's like a bar, assumingly, on the first one. Is there any,
There's definitely a node. There's obviously a public side to it, where you can order drinks and sign in with a table and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And a managerial side to it that you'd have to hack into.
Yeah, so I don't think I even try to go into the place. Or if I do,
I was wrong. I don't have a slight headache. I did the formula wrong. So I'm good.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna try to hack into that on the fly.
Okay. Then it rolls firewall and analyze in resistance.
On the fly.
Oh, I meant to. I meant to say I actually cast this on myself, not my sword. I guess I never did say that.
Oh, on yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to walk by the guy.
Okay.
Oh, I can help you out. I'm gonna ask Fenrir to do concealment on you, which literally subtracts 5 from any perception test that might come over you.
6 successes surpasses the firewall in one go.
Jesus.
Hooray!
What is in this node? Hacking the gravity bar.
Fuck yeah. Well done,
Hack
that
some
one.
shit. Hack some shit with my brain.
Do.
At all.
So yeah, you have access to the managerial side of the gravity bar. Stuff like, does it have video surveillance, access to like order manifests, employee lists, stuff like that.
Cameras. I'm checking cameras for anything suspicious looking.
Currently, like, you can get the current feed for them. It strikes you as odd as you can't find any sort of storage device obviously apparent.
Would I know what that means? Like, would there
It
be
could
like
be
an
hidden.
external? It could be hidden.
Yep.
So I'd have to
Hidden,
look for it.
You'd have to roll analyze to get through that. I think
Cool, right.
analyze or
I think there actually is
Yeah,
one
but do
for
I,
detect
on the
hidden
live
node.
feeds for the cameras, do I notice anything suspicious, like for any of the rooms? Like, can I get access to the second floor cams, or is there only cams on the first floor?
no, there's cams on the second floor as well.
Yeah, so like when I look around the second floor, do I see any like?
The second floor is kind of like a social loft, like that basically covers like the southern half of the building. It's basically couches and chairs and place to hang out and chill.
Okay, so it's just more club.
Yeah, you can. Where is it? Roll a. Looking through the cameras, roll a perception check.
A perception check, just like a straight up perception check.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is my dice for perception? Am I trying to notice something small in a bigger picture, or am I trying to? I don't remember what my whole thing is.
Nah, just roll an unmodified.
Okay.
Perception check. Don't worry about that yet.
Really nice anyways. Two successes.
I'm just gonna go duck into a corner and become visible again.
All right. Jump into a bathroom stall or something.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to bump that. Yeah.
Cool. Is that enough? Sitting in the upper floor, there are 4 nicely dressed people sitting around a table, sort of on the balcony edge so they can see down into the dance floor. But they seem very disinterested with the rest of the early evening crowd of this place.
Do they seem like security guards or like more important than that?
2 perception doesn't give you enough insight on that. They just seem very out of place. Did you want to further investigate the note at all, or does it matter?
Yeah, I was gonna try to find that hidden.
Okay. Roll
search
analyze, I think.
device.
Analyze to oppose stealth, yeah.
Analyze.
And while I'm in the bathroom, I want to
2 successes.
do my usual thing and look for magicians.
Pardon me. Outside of the usual, like, occasional person that might be awake and not even know about it, there's no, like, actual magicians nearby.
Oh, by the way, I just waltzed in. I don't have any weapons on me other than my ceramic knife that I would gladly leave in the van.
Oh yeah, and as soon as I find out about the secret guys, I message to everybody like there's a couple of disinterested patrons on the 2nd floor wearing some fairly fancy clothes. You might want to have a talk with them.
Astoria will definitely take a closer look at them herself. I don't know if you want me to roll for that or not.
And that was me rolling to make my sword invisible at force 3 this time.
Okay.
What did I
Switch
find
to
the
grabbing
storage
something.
device?
2.
Find
Well, I don't believe there's any stats for its actual hidden node, so no. So as long as you didn't glitch, you would have found it. So it would appear the bartender, or the owner of this bar, his name is Gary McCain, and he's been documenting quite a lot of stuff of the goings-on in this bar. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Doop-a-doop, he can do that. A hidden file in the node, in like his personal managerial nodes stuff. There's a hidden file that documents bribes and threats that he's received from someone called Junior. There's also video footage that shows a group of gangster, well-dressed, orcish people coming from what looks like an elevator in what looks like the basement of this place. Then you see through other video feeds that he's saved, you see this person walk up, take an elevator to the main floor of the bar, do some business, and then go back to the basement, and then go back down some other sort of elevator
So
downwards
there's like
beneath the
it's
basement.
just a bunch of video footage of this guy going up and down elevators and like all over the place.
Yeah, he basically coming up from somewhere beneath the bar, doing some business within the bar, and then going back down.
Alright, I'm gonna save
he appears
that
to be
file.
a Hispanic orc.
We head into the Orc Underground, boys.
And he's never actually seen leaving. He's just hanging out in the bar.
Let's see, I save the file of the bribes and everything.
Okay.
And also I take all that video footage, and then I review the footage, take half of this orc's face at some point,
Okay.
send it to everybody, and I say, I think I might have found our guy. Looks like he doesn't really leave the bar, seems to be going in and out of underground through an elevator of some kind. There's a lot of...
Astoria's gonna immediately look around for the guy.
And I'm also saying, there's a file here, lots of bribes documented. lots of threats being documented, footage of this guy walking around.
Can you get us copies of all that?
Yeah, I'm gonna just like pop copies into the footage and the file with bribes and stuff and into everybody in the group.
Okay.
Awesome.
I say, well, first of all, does Astoria see this man?
From wandering on the bar, no.
Is Astoria heavily armed?
Astoria
No.
left her SMG behind, I believe.
She has her holdout, which was pretty effective last combat encounter.
It's
I asked for
magazine of
Fenrir,
5.
I asked for Fenrir to look for this man since now I have a mental picture of him.
Okay. Fenrir nods and vanishes.
And I say, soon we'll know where he is.
But to your question, no, Astoria would say she's not heavily armed.
But by the way, I don't know if we've made it clear, but Wolf enters. By the way,
Okay.
yeah.
Wolf
Just enters.
Wolf doesn't have any weaponry on him, does he?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, once I'm done with the Matrix, I like
Well, you
come
can
back
use
to
your
and walk in.
you can use your cane as a club.
Gasp.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna ask us to.
Yeah,
Ask me
I'm just saying. Get a sword cane.
Yeah, you can. There's actually in the same place I saw my exosuit. There's a cane that specifically can store a sword called a gentleman's cane.
Wait, what? I can
Yeah.
get that.
I don't know if it's in the
Yeah.
fifth, but there's also, or I don't know if it's in fourth, but it's in fifth for sure. There's like
There's
a
an
belt
added-
you can get that's like a flexi sort of metal, but when you hit it with electrical current, it goes solid, and you basically your belt turns into a sword.
Fucking metal.
I should show you the cane my other mage has. I'll send you that sheet after the game.
There's one in Attitude.
I want a cane sword. I just want a cane sword, and I become better with swords. That way, I can just be a badass.
Isn't your cane your focus though?
Yeah.
You're gonna carry 2 swords or two canes?
No, I can make my other cane a better focus.
Yeah,
You know, an upgrade.
might be harder with a sword. The more processed the thing becomes, the harder it is. Anyway, so looking around the bar, there's people hanging out. But you don't find any of the orc that matches that description.
I want to walk up to the bartender and like,
Okay.
I say, how you doing?
He nods. Decent night, slow night so far, sir. But it's Saturday night, so hopefully we'll see some people.
I say, you know those men upstairs?
He looks up, glances up to see who you're referring to. He sees who you're talking about and says, "No, sir. No, sir, I don't."
Can I tell whether he's bullshitting me or should I roll a judge intentions?
You can roll a judge intentions. Let's say limit, like you need 1 or 2.
I have like how many dice on that? Damn it, looking the wrong thing.
I think you have like 10.
8.
Yeah,
You know-
you can buy successes with that.
Yeah.
He's obviously trying to not discuss them.
I say, fuck. Okay, what lie do I have to come up with now? Are you guys gonna do something while I come up with a lie?
Um,
I'm just
I'm
scoping the place out, looking for anything that we might want to take note of.
did the footage I found, did it have like a specific place that I would recognize where the elevator is?
Well, I guess you would. Let's tinker this out. Whoops. Nope, I don't want to draw another square. I guess you probably would.
I'm just gonna
that.
start dancing. There we go.
Delete that. At the end of the bar, there's a freight elevator behind a door. You know what it is. You know what's behind there, but you
Is
have
it not
yet to-
guarded at all?
There's a door, a closed door for it.
Hmm.
That reads
No
employees
sign.
only.
Ah, okay, there you go. I want to like awkwardly dance my way over to Hemlock, and I'm like, see that? And I'm like, the door over there, the one with the employees only sign. That's where the footage shows him coming in and out of.
So the freight elevator then.
Yeah, that's where it is. I think that's the entrance to the underground.
So we think Junior's down there then.
Maybe it's the best lead we got.
Okay, is there an upper? How many? Is there just an upper level, or is there like a floor above?
It's sort of like a half floor. Like it cuts to probably. Let's draw a shape like that and like that. Good enough. Probably covers like that much of the bar, and there's a balcony that looks over the tables.
Okay, but there's no actual floor. That's what I wondered.
It's like just another balcony area.
Well, it's like a loft. There's couches and stuff up there.
What I want to know is what. See that. If you can see the green ping on the green block,
Yeah,
Yeah, this one,
And-
this area here.
and this is.
they have closed doors on them.
Yeah, I want to know what's in there. Can you find that out for me?
Sorry, you asking me?
Yes.
In where? Where am I looking? Where did you ping again?
Southwest and northeast rooms.
Yeah, okay. I quickly, I don't like go full matrix, but I like AR sign into the thing, and I like check the cams on those areas. I
Okay.
can.
That'd probably be, at least for this one, I think.
And I'm guessing the one in the west is probably a parking garage.
Fuck.
Yeah, sure. You'd figure out what that one is. There's an office in there.
Like the one to the south is an office.
Anyone in there that we should care about that you can tell?
Can I see? What is? Do I see when I'm in there?
Sure, you could see a dude hanging out in there, working at a desk.
Looks like maybe the owner, is my guess. No one that we need to care about. He seems to have just as much of a grudge against this guy as we do. Or at least he's been keeping a record of the horrible stuff he's been doing.
So the owner doesn't like him either. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I gather.
And he
Maybe
isn't. If he is in there, let's go talk to him. Maybe he'll
Cool.
let us use his elevator.
Maybe. So yeah, we could walk over there.
I'm gonna ping Wolf to see. You agree, Wolf? You want to go in with us? Do the talking for us?
I say, I'll go. I haven't thought of an angle to use on this bartender. But if this guy knows more, then yeah, why not?
I just like to imagine Wolf's just like standing there staring at the bartender.
I ordered a drink. A rum.
Rum.
Rum, yeah.
Of course,
That's
it's
probably
rum.
expen-
Okay, so
Cheers.
That's probably expensive.
well, if you come over to this door here, which is closed to the public. You see the bartender like follows you over. He says,
I say,
I help you with something?
I say business with, and then the owner's last name McCain. I say business with McCain.
yes, we wish to we wish to do business with the owner of this place. We think we can offer him some. Well, I think we can offer him something that he'll enjoy knowing of.
And he sort of narrows his eyes and
He's like, do not worry, we wish him no harm. We wish
and
nobody here no harm.
I say to him, don't.
We came with no weapons, even.
I
No
say
way
to
we
him
can hurt him.
actually.
This is like saying, yeah, we didn't come to kill you.
No,
Totally
I just like
trustworthy.
I look at him and I'm just like, oh, of course, you know that I have a long history, and I just start going off. I just start like just talking to him. And I'm telling him all these stories that I'm just making up on the fly, and I'm just like, yeah, I totally know this guy, basically.
it's like, yeah, we went fishing one time and I caught a shark and
Yeah, I'm just like I'm just going off, like basically just trying to convince this guy that I know the McCain and that he should let me in,
Good at con?
or just like go away.
Are you even good at con?
I have 8 in
what's
con.
Wolf doing?
Oh, metal.
Oh, you have con? I didn't know
I
that.
have con. Yeah, I have
Fuck
8 in
yeah.
con and fast talk.
Lie, sheet, and steal for the win.
All right, roll
I'm
Roll
helping
your-
him out. Fuck it. He needs.
roll your
he needs-
con then.
I'm helping him
Okay.
out. I'm like, yes, it's through him that I
Bartender will
thought of a
roll
business
his-
venture.
Own counter check.
Can I help, Brian? Well, I don't think he needs it.
I mean, If he lets you, then that's 2 extra dice.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't need it.
Nope.
And bartender says, "Oh, what was your name again? I can tell you his friends here."
Quint.
Oh, he says, "Don't worry, I'll just I'll go myself."
Wanted to surprise him.
Yeah, a pleasant surprise, and I smile.
You don't have your sword SMG with you, do you?
No.
Okay.
I'm fully unarmed.
And bartender shrugs, and he goes through. The bartender goes through this door here, and unlocks this door here for you. And he says, "Yeah, sure, go on ahead."
I look at the rest of the group, and I just like lead the way.
Like give you like a quiet clap. Like yes, I approve.
Yeah, and then as soon as we're out of his like line of sight, I'm just like, I look totally disgusted with myself. I'm like, ugh, I hate doing that. And then I just
On his pat
Quite
you on
the
the shoulder.
impressive, quite the impressive tale, to be honest. Hey, don't worry. All nice for sometimes make
Maybe-
great stories out of exploits that may or may not have happened.
Maybe you'd be this guy's friend in the future, and you can make the story actually happen. How about that?
I said, oh, well, that's a good idea, and let's meet Sir McCain to begin with, and I'll decide whether or not he's deserving of a friendship of such of a knight of my stature. And then I like knock on the door to his office.
You hear a gruff voice from the inside say, "Yeah, come in."
I walk through the door.
And in this office, there's 2 desks kind of facing each other on either side of the room, and he's working at the one that has a clear line of sight on the door. And he looks up, and, "Who the hell are you? What are you doing in here?" And he casually opens the drawer to one of his into his desk, but you can't see what he's doing.
I say,
Yeah, I
McCain,
I
presume?
put my hands up, and I'm just like, whoa, no harm, don't worry.
We're here for business, and it's not.
We're-
We just need to use your freight elevator.
Kind of, there's like,
I say, McCain, I presume.
yes.
I have gotten wind that you dislike the situation your bar's currently in.
How would you know anything about the situation my bar is in?
Well, let's say information travels fast, and
We're here to
I have
have
a
some
very
problems
good
with
catcher.
Junior, and we're here to solve that for you.
way to be strict.
I
Yes, we.
see. And
Well,
if I was in fact in some kind of in need in some sort of a bind, what would you do?
We have authorization to, let's just say, alleviate this bind, if theoretically, if you were to be in such a position. My good
Right.
sir.
And you just need the access to the underground?
And a name for this face. And I try to, like, if he's an AR, I say, do you have AR?
Doesn't anyone?
And I say, and then I pop up like a picture of the guy, the orc. And I'm like, this guy. A name. Is this Junior?
And he's sort of taken aback here as you've basically said, "Hey, do you work with this mobster, and can we go and talk to him?" kind of thing. And he says, "Are you cops or are you mercs?"
Mercs.
I see.
We'll
Are
make
you
sure
the-
we'll
are
make
you
sure
the-
that none of this can be traced back to you.
I would hope so.
And we'll do it. We won't even cause a mess in your place.
No trouble. Will be brought to your bar.
He He should. All right. It reaches into his pocket and takes out this big key ring with a whole bunch of traditional keys on him, and he tosses it to you across the room. He says, "Freight elevator one's marked. Just leave the keys just inside the door."
I approach him and I offer my hand and I say, "Pleasure helping you out. And for future reference, may I have your contact information? We can come help. We can come and
Give me them
assist
digits,
you
baby.
later."
We should have business cards.
I do.
You
I'm
know,
pretty
Probably
sure.
arrows. Yeah.
you know the number of the bar. I'm here
I say,
almost all the time. What do I call you? Do
I,
you even have a name? I heard you mercs like to change your names every Tuesday or some shit like that.
You may call me Mr. Wolf, and I slide in my card.
Exciting.
At this point, Astoria is just going to quick comment. Make sure to have him tell his bodyguards to let me in with my weapons, please.
Oh, is it possible you can let one of my associates come in with well, in a more ready state, if you know what I
We
mean?
need to bring some equipment through.
God damn it. I try to be subtle, but like end up nobody understands me. It's fucking weird.
Are you?
We're a blunt group, man.
I'm tired of ponying around stuff.
Just, I'll send him a wireless. Don't make it obvious.
Yeah.
Astoria walks out and grabs her sniper rifle and just carries it through.
Just like
Alright.
waves it through the air like a Sand Raider.
Yeah, she does the Tusken Raider. Just,
Spins it around like a.
It's just a towel rack.
yeah, no, she goes out, grabs her SMG, and keeps it hidden.
All right. And yeah, the bouncer just sort of nods you past, and yeah, you have keys to the freight elevator now.
By the way, we got the okay that guy in the photo is Junior, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
the
he confirmed that was the gentleman that had been giving him so much grief.
We had an ID, and I say so that we don't involve you. Do you know anybody else who might ID him? We can use to ID him?
What do you mean?
Someone to blame?
We need someone.
Well, we can't very much use you to identify this to prove that this man is Junior. We need somebody else.
And he says, "I wouldn't want to put any of my staff on the line."
He says,
well-
well, I say to Wolf, like, he's got gangers around him. She's one of those bandits to identify him.
True.
I'm sure if their life is on the line, then they'll give him up in an instant.
I say,
Scum.
well, maybe none of your staff, but maybe some of Junior's staff, if you know what I mean.
Their life would be a good trade for pointing Junior.
Maybe one of those men on the second floor.
What about them?
Well, they look awfully out of place for this.
Yes,
Well,
they're part of in the employ of whatever name he's going by. They like to watch the place.
We don't want to be seen going in. We might have to take care of them first.
Don't worry, no blood will be
It's-
spilled.
It's somewhat common knowledge that there's an access to the Orc Underground in my bar. Some of the bartenders, they'll ask a fee to let people in. It's not uncommon for people from the outside just to wander through.
All right.
Just don't make yourself obvious.
Okay. I try to memorize the face of one of the people on top, just so that I can tell Fenrir to find
You don't
him.
have to worry about that. I have a photographic memory. That's a specific
yeah.
quality
Oh.
that I have.
Yeah, but can you make Fenrir know that?
One more thing
No, I
before I'm done talking to you.
Take the actual picture.
Do you know if Junior has any enemies that might know what he looks like?
I don't think anyone knows what Junior looks like.
That's
I've
okay.
never seen him leave.
Oh, that's a lie.
How do you mean?
Oh,
He's
I
never
know.
actually
He's
done
got footage all over his hard drive of the dude.
Leave the bar.
Leave the bar.
Oh, leave the bar.
Because the footage of him shows him coming out of the elevator, doing
And then-
whatever business, and then leave and going back down.
Okay, I say Livewire, if possible, turn off the elevator once we go down and turn it on when we have to leave. We don't want any surprise guests coming down there.
I don't think it's that hooked up to.
I think we're good. Let's just go.
Yeah.
All right.
Worst case scenario, we lock the door.
Worst case scenario, we kill everyone and run for our lives. If we can.
Worst case scenario, we die.
Okay.
It's true.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess you guys take a couple. Yeah, you just go down the elevator.
Hey, you still have that drink on you?
Yeah, it's not my rum.
He has like a tumbler in his hand the whole talk.
I'm just gonna take it out of his hand, just down it, and hand it back to
I
you.
don't let you.
Okay, then never mind then.
So I'll buy you a drink when we're done. Fucking drink.
Deal.
Okay.
You want me
So
to
yeah,
drink?
you can make it to the elevator. The keys unlock the door, and it's a simple up-down button, and it grinds its way down to the basement. The basement has general storage and wine racks and stuff for the bar itself. The hatch is in an electrical room, and yeah, there's an elevator, or at least a ladder or something like that to the Orc Underground.
Oh, we go down
Let's
it.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has Fenrir not come back yet?
Nope.
I'm gonna get some rum after this.
I need more than one drink.
Next. No, I mean really. I'm gonna go right over to my bar and get a bottle of rum.
Cool. How long has it been since last break?
50-ish minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
All right.
Close to an hour.
Should we take a break and then do one last part?
Sounds good to me.
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
To me.